Yeah! Our first harvest. I keep calling it a harvest, but I don't know if it is a harvest. Lovely. Out you come. Oh, shower in the grass. Oh my God. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I showered in the grass and now I'm stuck in my trailer. Hello. Today we have a single solo mission. Our mission today is to figure out how to get some grass off our field. we own this field 30. From what I can tell, it's ready to harvest and it's grass. We've done some mowing contracts, so we're not going into this completely blind. So we just need to figure out how to mow our own grass, and we need to figure out how to do something with that grass. From what I can tell, you can do things like hay, and there was something else which I've forgotten as well. But there are other options. But we just need to cut some grass. Now that can't be too hard because we've been cutting lots of grass for other people. So we should just be able to just kind of do it, right? I don't know why it would be any more difficult than that. There are some contracts I might pick up as the day progresses, but I'm not going to get sidetracked today. We are literally just going to go and cut some grass. Now, when I looked in here, there was a clue. So we need a tractor, we need a mower, and we need a trailer type thing. From what I can tell, the tractor pulls it and the mower cuts it and this trailer picks it up. Now, we've only got £58,000, so we're not going to be able to buy anything. So what I'm thinking is that we just do a little bit of leasing and we kind of get what we need, right? We're going to lease everything. We're going to go cut the grass, and then we're going to go and figure out how to sell it. So from what I can tell, these little mowers fit on the front of the tractor. So I reckon we can stick a little mower on the front, and then we can probably pull one of these forage wagons along at the back at the same time. So my idea is that the grass cuts at the front and then this picks it up at the back. Now, I haven't done any of this in a contract, so I'm not entirely sure that logic is correct, but we'll give it a go. So the first thing I need is a tractor. And I do know that I need to look at this horsepower requirement. And I think I want something that goes on the front. And it looks like that goes on the front. Yeah, so I guess I need this one or this one. Now, this one is slightly wider. So I'm just going to grab this one. How do I do it? Combinations? Oh, no. Oh, God, I've lost it. There it is. It's details, isn't it? Yeah, details. There's nothing to configure, so I'm just going to hit lease on that. It's only going to cost me £100, so it's not going to break the bank. Now I need a wagon to put behind. This one needs a 60 horsepower wagon tractor. This one needs 130 horsepower. How much is this to lease? I'd rather something bigger. So that one's 4,000 to lease. How much is this one? That one's 2,000 to lease. But this one has less, I guess that's capacity, so 6.1 meters cubed. And as I'll be driving somewhere to sell it all, I feel as though I need more capacity. So I think I'm going to get this one. Silage additive wheel brand. I don't think I care about the wheel brand. So that's 4,000. Okay, so we're already up to £4,500 in leasing. So we have to hope that selling grass makes us more than £4,500, and we haven't even got a tractor yet. This needed 130 horsepower, so I'm going to start off in the small. That's 112. I mean, these are all tiny little tractors, I guess. 100. Oh, too far. That one's 130, 143. This is 155. So I don't think, well, I don't want something like that. That's barely a tractor. What's that? It looks like a little buggy. So these are all too small. That's too small. Okay, so this is the first one that is big enough. Oh, I need to put another engine in it, do I? Oh my God, tractors are expensive. Oh my goodness. Okay, so to get to 135, it's going to cost me £118,000. But for 118,000, I can probably buy one which is already enough power, can't I? So let me try this case I. How much is this one? 5,000. Okay, so we're looking at £10,000 to lease the equipment I need to cut my grass. Do we need a front loader attacher? What is a front loader attacher? I don't know if we need a front loader attacher. What is on my front? My front has got the mower on. I bought this one, didn't I? Which is a Samaz. Okay. Do I need a front loader attacher for a Samaz? I mean, I guess not. I don't know what it's doing. Oh, it's adding some things there. Okay, I don't know what that is, so I'm just going to go with no. Okay, let's lease that one. Right. You can tell. Why was that cheaper? Did I just lease the wrong one? Oh, I think I just leased the wrong one. Oh, well, hopefully it'll still be good enough. You can tell today I'm in proactive mode. We need to start making some money. All I've done so far in this playthrough is just kind of screw around. But today, we're a new person. Today, we're a farmer. We will at least pretend we know what we're doing. See, I'm not even making commentary about how I know how to pick this stuff up, because now I just know. That needs to go on the back. I do want to have a quick look at this thing. Okay, so it's got some jiggery-pokery underneath. I guess that's what picks up the grass. And it looks like a pretty standard trailer at the back. Can I get on top to have a look? And it looked like just a normal... okay, I was never very good at Mario. It looks like just a normal kind of trailer. So I guess, yeah, I guess we're going to cut at the front, pick up at the back, and then hopefully it'll be a trailer to drive it to wherever we need to go. Okay, we are off. I don't have to manually drive this because I don't want to do anything manual. Where's field 30? Okay, so he's on his way, which is exciting. I'm just going to let him drive. I'm just going to check on the contracts because we do have a couple running. We've got 2 ploughing contracts, but 1 vehicle borrowed. So he's just doing his thing. Is there any more simple contracts? I don't want to get involved in buying fertilizer and stuff right now. But this cultivating contract, I know I don't need anything. Oh, look, it's the big tank one. I've got to check out this tank again. I cannot believe this is actually a real-life tractor. Like, you're going to have to do some convincing to tell me that the fields of Norfolk have tractors like this tank driving around. It is absolutely bonkers. Like, I have never seen a tractor like that before in my life. Oh, goodness. If that's true, then I am in the wrong job because I want to be in one of these. It is epic. It is just so cool. I saw one of these in an earlier episode, and basically it just needs a turret on the front, and it can go to blooming war. We'll ship these off to the Ukraine or something. Oh, maybe that's the future. Maybe that's why England is so protected, because if anyone tries to invade, we can just send out our fleet of tank tractors. All right, where does he need to go? Field 3. Okay, so a little bit of money there from cultivating. I really don't want to be relying on all of this contract income because it's not kind of recurring, right? Because I have to do stuff manually. We're going to do much better when we have lots of fields and it's just making money. Is he going to get around the corner? Yeah, good lad. So this is our field. Welcome to my lovely part of Norfolk. So far in our commercial endeavours, we own a lay-by and we own this field. So we haven't got too much to our name. But it is what it is. Right, so when I do a mowing contract, the AI worker, obviously I know can mow. What I don't know is if the AI worker will be able to mow and turn on that trailer thing at the same time. So this will be a bit of an experiment. I mean, if it can mow and do the trailer, then we'll be in business. So let's just hit H and see what happens to start with. The mower's down. And it looks like it's turned on the thing at the back. Okay, it's looking positive so far. Oh, maybe not. There's grass on the floor. And it's just driving in circles. Okay, let's bear with it. Okay, let's not make any assumptions just yet. Okay, now he's just sitting there revving his engine. Hello. Okay, let me just give him a little bit of a clue. I'm not sure I even know what I'm trying to achieve with this system, let alone an AI, so I'm not going to get too grumpy with it. I also don't know why he's just driving figure of eights around the road, around the field. Okay, I think our driver has gone a bit crazy. AI, gooey. All right, that doesn't seem to be... So I don't know if the trailer on the back is what's confusing him. I know I need to change my control group. So let me just turn on all this, turn on the wagon, lower the pickup. Okay, that's going. What I'm doing, I'm just turning it all on in the hope that it will then know that I just want him to do stuff. Go. Interesting. Okay, he just turned it all off again, which is not ideal. Okay, well, I'm going to make the assumption that the AI can't mow and pick up at the same time. That's fine. I saw in a menu that we have something called steering assist. And from what I can tell from reading the game guide, is that this is to configure the... Oh, hang on, maybe there's something in here I can tell it to do. Doesn't look like it. I read in the game guide that this is just to kind of help me as a real person. I don't know what all the settings are, but this is my first time looking at it, so I'm just going to click OK. Okay, it's drawn me lots of lines. So I think this is... Oh, there you go. So it's highlighting a track. Okay, so I think this is just literally to help me figure out what to do. Okay, so it seems as though I may have to manually drive this one. Unless... I really don't want to do things manually. Unless I just dump this wagon here. Hang on. We're thinking. Let me put that down. In fact, that's going to be stupid because it's going to be in the way. Let me back it up a little bit more. Oh my God, okay. I don't mean to back it up actually into a hedge. There you go, that'll do. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop my trailer. I'm going to get the AI worker just to worry about mowing. I didn't... Oh, I've got to put it back to AI mode, haven't I? There you go. I'm going to get the AI worker just doing mowing, and then I'll drop the mower, pick up the trailer, and do the AI worker again to see if it then knows what to do. Okay. We have a plan, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to close this gate so it doesn't get stuck. I really wish I could destroy these gates, but I just can't see a way of doing it in the construction menu, which is terribly annoying. No. Okay. While stuff is going on, I'm just going to go and pick up some water. I won't bore you with this because you've seen it all before, so I'll give you a little bit of music and a bit of time lapse, so I'll catch you in a minute.
Once a day that I would pray for you, I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room, and damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight, don't waste time to my place.
Okay, so we got some water. I was a good automation nerd, and while I was at the water point, I just added a new automatic waypoint so I don't have to drive there manually again in the interests of not doing anything manually. I thought it was a wise thing to do. I just did a few more contract organizing on route as well. And now, basically, we just need to wait for this lawnmower guy. I know that's obviously not interesting for you all, so I'm just going to go back on time-lapse for a couple of minutes, and I'm going to do a little bit of admin around the house. This mess of wood is bugging me, so I'm just going to go and do some tidying up, and I'll give you guys some more music. And if you're interested, you can watch me try and figure out how to chop wood and make it tidy. So see you again in a second. So I've done some wood tidying. Our house is a little bit easier to get into now. I just piled the wood here for now because I don't really know what to do with it. I assume this isn't much wood because I only cut down... Okay, well, that just disappeared. Because I only cut down one tree. But I figured the whole point of this game is to take stuff from the land and make money with it, right? So I'm kind of loath to destroy natural resources because I get the feeling that at some point everything that I create can go into some sort of production chain, right? And so I figured rather than just kind of toss it into the hedge and let it rot, I will just make a pile because I might be able to use it for something later. What that later is, I don't know yet, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, so we're just waiting now, really. The experiment that we're running is that this guy is cutting our grass in our own field. And then after he's cut the grass, I'm going to switch out the mower and put this trailer thing on and then make him do automate again to see if he'll then go and pick up all this grass that he's cut, because I don't really want to do it manually. So that's the test that we're running. There's no point in you sitting watching an AI worker as well as me, so I'll just do a big cut now, and then when I come back, the mowing will be done. I am happy to report mowing is complete. It took a minute. I mean, I took a good 10 minutes, like IRL time. Whilst that was happening, a few contracts also finished. This guy finished cultivating. All the fertilizing was done. He's just on his way back to drop our trailer off. And obviously the mowing was done. So our next test is to see if we can ditch this mower blade and then put this trailer thing on, and then to see if the AI worker will handle picking up the grass. I mean, I hope so. He's just got to drive around in a circle, hasn't he? So I don't know why he wouldn't, but like I say, first time and all that. So we got the trailer. I guess the worst case scenario is that I have to do it manually, but nobody wants to see that, and I certainly don't want to do it manually. So let's just push go and see what happens. Here we go. Okay, so now, okay, that's not what I was expecting. When I pushed H, it's loading the create a job window, and it's only giving me a deliver, go to, and load and deliver option. Okay, so apparently when I've got a trailer on, it thinks it's a trailer, not a grass collector. So I guess that suggests that we're out of luck, and I'm going to have to drive up and down here automatically. Yeah, so no field detected. So I guess because it has a trailer, it doesn't think it's something that can happen. Okay, well let me get this going, and then I can figure that out later. There is another mod. Anyone who's been kind of watching along knows that I did also install another mod called Courseplay. And from my reading of that mod, it does sound as though that's used for automating kind of field activity a bit more. So maybe that's what I need to start getting involved in. But that's out of scope for this. Oh, it looks like the auto lines also isn't lined up with what I want it to do, but hey-ho. So yeah, so I think that Courseplay needs to go on the old to-do list of figuring stuff out. I don't want to do it in this episode. My single goal in this episode is just to try and make some money from this grass, so I'm going to focus on that. What I will do, though, is I'll either time-lapse or cut me doing this, because again, I'm sure you've seen many other people drive around in a field picking up grass before, and you don't need to see me doing it again. So I'll either put some music on, or I'll see you in a couple of minutes. So we've just done our first, is it a harvest? I don't know if you can call it a harvest or not, but we've been around the field and filled up our trailer. We did about 3 laps of the field. That has a word, I can't recall what it is. Oh, headland. So we've done 3 laps of the headland. And our trailer is full. While that was happening, I checked the market to find out where we sell this grass. So I'm just going to go and pop and sell this grass now. We have to drive all the way up here to sell it. Once I get there, I'll make a waypoint so we don't have to drive it manually again. And we're just going to go and find out how much this grass is worth. And I tell you what, I'm very glad I bought this larger capacity trailer because I would have been driving up and down this road all day otherwise, selling this grass. I don't know what to expect. I don't know how much it's going to be worth, but we'll go and have a look. So I'll speed it up for you guys, so you don't have to watch me drive down a road, and then I'll check back in at the sale point. Okay, we've arrived. We are in the general vicinity, at least. I just need to figure out where it was to sell it. I need to go to the prices page. So it was grass. I think we've gone to animal dealers. Yeah, so tag place. Oh, it's just here. Okay. So let's, I guess let's sell and see what happens. Oh, I need to draw a little path. I'll do that in a second. I don't want to keep manually driving around, so dump grass. Okay, that means I need to put a waypoint right under my nose. I'll put one there as well. Okay, dump grass. I presume this is meaning to sell as well. So let's just see what happens. So it should be pretty cool. Right, we're dumping. Go. Can I watch? Yeah! Our first harvest. I keep calling it a harvest, but I don't know if it is a harvest. Lovely. Out you come. Oh, shower in the grass. Oh my God. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I showered in the grass and now I'm stuck in my trailer. Hello? Can I get into my... Oh, okay, good. Oops. I'm such an idiot. Okay, in all that excitement of showering in the grass, I didn't even see how much money we made. Can I see in my finances? Where are we? We're in October. Harvest income, 1,217. Is that all it made? It appears so. Okay. I mean, that doesn't seem like an ideal amount. I guess, I mean, we're going to get multiple harvests of grass out of that field, aren't we? So, I mean, that shouldn't be all of it. I need to make a marker here. What was this place called? This place was called, what was it called? Animal Dealer Bales. Let's just call it Animal Dealer because I'm a simple guy. Animal Dealer. So we just harvest, that was one trailer and it was, what did I say? 1,200. I mean, we're not looking at early retirement from selling grass, are we? So we'll have to think about how to make more money out of that. I think for now I'm just going to carry on, just in the spirit of getting things done. But I feel as though, I mean, 1,200, that was one trailer. Even if we get 5 trailers out of that field, try 5 trailers worth of grass, that's only going to be 6,000 or 7,000, which isn't even going to pay for the lease costs of the equipment. So that's not screaming good business to me right now, but yeah, I'll have a think. This ploughing is taking an absolute age. It's done, in the whole time I cut the grass and delivered it, it's done 4%. I mean, is it because it's a huge field? I mean, obviously it is. It's just a vast field. I mean, maybe I could get a bigger plough and that would make it quicker, but Jiminy Crickets, that's going to take all day. And he's got another field to do after this, but hey-ho. Okay, I'll do another grass run and then I'll check back in with you later. Okay, so we've just got our second load at the place to sell. We're just going to start selling that now. While the while the grass picking up was happening, I saw a few more fertilizing contracts, which we just got up and running. So that's in progress as well. So I think we're likely to make more money from fertilizing contracts than we are from our harvest. Okay, that was £1,200. So again, it's not... I feel as though cutting grass and selling grass is not going to make our financial empire dreams come true. But out of the interest of just the learning experiment, we'll carry on and finish this field, because I do want to get a baseline of how much money things can make. So I'll just go back now and do another trailer load, and then I'll check back in with you once I've got that one done as well. Okay, second load going in. Same old really, driving around the field. I came here to sort stuff out. I picked up a spraying contract, but forgot to borrow the equipment. So now I have a bunch of herbicides sitting there that I spent money on. I'm hoping for another spraying contract to appear so I can borrow that equipment and get both done. That was another £1,200. Also picked up a contract for some cultivating, which is up and running. Probably one, maybe two more grass loads to do, and then we can have a little conflab and look at the money and see if it's worth doing again. So I'll see you again in a second. We've officially picked up all the grass. I mean, there's a few patchy bits. I'm not going to obsess over it too much because based on previous experience, it's not going to make us much money anyway. So we'll just run this all across to the place, and then we'll have a little think and a little look at how much money it has or hasn't made, and then we'll make a plan going forward. We made it with our final load. Let's just see how much this makes us. So yeah, I don't think we're going to build our empire on cutting grass or mowing grass and then selling it, which I guess kind of makes sense. I mean, that was only £800. So out of all of that effort, where's our money? So out of all that effort, we made harvest income. We made £4,497, but we had to lease all of the vehicles to do it. Vehicle leasing, I mean, jeepers. We spent £17,000 in leasing to make £5,000. Okay, so quite clearly, selling grass is not the future of Dunley farming enterprises. So we need to figure out what to do instead. I did honestly find it quite cathartic to kind of drive up and down a field. I did quite enjoy it. I'm not sure it's the way I want to spend my entire Saturday driving up and down a field. I can appreciate how it could be enjoyable if I had like a steering wheel and I was doing it for real. But that's not how I want to do it going forward. So that does mean I need to find a way of automating picking up the grass, and I also need to find a way of automating the baling. So there is the other mod which I have installed, which I haven't looked at yet, called Courseplay, I think it was called, or Coursework or something like that. And from what I can tell, that's another automation mod designed to do field work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend some time watching some YouTube videos and learning how that mod works. And then in the next episode, I'm going to have a go at setting all that up. Because then we will have all of the auto driving, we will have all of the auto field stuff. And so we can really concentrate then on just making money. So yeah, I think that's the plan going forward. So we know grass doesn't make money. We know we don't want to build a mowing empire. And now we know that we need to work on automating some more bits and bobs. So I think that was progress. I did very much enjoy working my own field for the first time. And I realized that was part of this journey that I need to go on, albeit a very inefficient and not financially rewarding journey. But that's learning, right? So in the next episode, we'll do some Courseplay, and I shall speak to you all very soon.